Hey, what up, guys? So coming to you this morning, I'm doing, sorry about my voice. I got a little bit of a cold right now, but we're working through that. It was a lot worse earlier, so I was questioning whether I was even going to do my what's next. But this morning, I'm going to hit you with the what's next on Alfredo Angulo. Yes, I said Alfredo Angulo. He's probably maybe the second or third what's next this year where I'm really questioning whether I should be doing it or not. But technically, he got the main event on Saturday, September 21st against Peter Kid Chocolate Quillin. It was a 168-pound battle, super middleweight. Quillin, was facing Angulo because Caleb Truax had to back out of the fight in August of a title eliminator. And so Kid Chocolate was just trying to stay busy ahead of what he was hoping was going to be his last run at 30. I think he's 35, 36. Angulo hasn't been anything for a while. And so they were going at it, and a lot of people, myself included, thought Quillin was going to win the fight, and Angulo pulled off a big upset. So, it was a 10-round majority decision, I believe, or split decision. And Angulo, for the moment, has at least thrown himself back in the mix. So, with that win. So the big question, what's next for Alfredo Angulo? Well, let's run through the top 10 real quick. I can do that for him. Start with Callum Smith, the number one WBA super champion. I think, if Angulo's fighting PBC guys, which he is, it's going to be kind of a risk. And I don't think Callum Smith's looking for a guy like Angulo. He's kind of taking his tune-up fights. He wants a bigger name, a bigger challenge. I don't think this happens. Number 2 would be a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, who Canelo dominated Angulo years ago over 9-10 rounds. It really wouldn't make much sense, and Canelo's got other things going on, so this ain't happening next. Number 3 is undefeated WBO champion Billy Joe Saunders. Saunders is a top-ranked guy now, so top rank working with PBC is going to be tough. I really don't see these two guys getting together, because for Billy Joe it would look like a stay busy fight against a guy like Angulo, so I don't see this one. Take a look at David Benavidez, the once again crowned WBC champion. David Benavidez looks like he's got a mandatory due against Avni Yildirim next, so I don't think this one could happen next, but they are both PBC guys, so it's not completely out if somebody were to get hurt between Benavidez and Yildirim. Chris Eubank Jr. Now, he is a PBC guy. They're trying to get him in the ring with somebody soon, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is the next fight because, they are both PBC guys, and Angulo does kind of carry a name. I don't think he would pose too big a threat on paper for Chris Eubank, so I wouldn't be surprised if this fight did happen next. Number 6 is Caleb Plant, the undefeated IBF champion. I could really see this fight happening next because Plant was supposed to fight the winner of Truax and Quillin, and then Quillin got the fight with Angulo, so now that there really isn't a mandatory challenger, Angulo might just get the nod just to keep Caleb Plant, working and active and shit. So I wouldn't be surprised. He's got a name. I wouldn't be surprised if Caleb Plant got in there. They're both PBC guys, so it makes sense. Anthony Durrell, coming off the loss to David Benavidez. He says he doesn't want to go out like that. He wants to go out with a win. There's a guy I could see him and Angulo going at it if Angulo can't get something bigger. Caleb Truax, former champion. Another fight I wouldn't be surprised by because these two guys, they both work with the PBC, and Truax was supposed to be in the ring with Quillin anyway, so that wouldn't surprise me to see this fight happen, so I think it's an option. And then a couple other guys at the end, Jose Ustadegi, he works with the PBC. I could see that fight happening. He's a former champ. And then Avni Yildirim, I don't see that one because Yildirim looks like he's fighting for the WBC title next against, David Benavidez. So Angulo, he's not looked at as a push, as a threat to pretty much, in my opinion, anybody in the top 10. Maybe there's a couple guys he could give trouble to, but I don't think he's way past his prime. He got to win over Kid Chocolate, though, to keep his name in the mix. So, and because he's got a name and he's hittable, and it would probably be an impressive performance, I think he could land a decent fight in his next one. possibly even a title fight. So the options are there. We'll see what happens. That's the what's next on former world title challenger Alfredo Angulo of Mexico. All right, guys. True Boxing. You've been here with the truth.